Blessings and salutations, wonderful Virgos and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tyrone. It's a general collective read, so it may not resonate to all of you. But how many of you? I truly appreciate your view. Sorry for shaking the table. Also, I'll let you know, because these reads are general, because I don't do personals at this time, then I might see you when it's them, or she when it's him, or call astrology sign that you don't feel have anything to do with your read, but it might be the energy they move in. It might be in a birth chart, and a placements, maybe in a north node, or who knows. I'm just telling you what I see in the read. You take what's for you, let it go for your fellow Virgos. And even down to the fact of me not knowing who I'm reading for, it's like you don't even know the magnitude, and of course I would not know who's who. So again, I thank you though, and I hope that if it happens to be a message for you, because truly it's a privilege for me to read. Can you let me know in the comments below? Like I said, only if you choose to. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you do, or you did, and if you did, thank you kindly for doing what you did. Alrighty, Virgo. Let's see what we have for you for this week of the 22nd to the 31st. In the pre-shuffle, I did see a collective message here for Virgo, and it was, okay, an offer does not look as good as it did before. You feel like they're intentionally coming up short. You know, like it just seemed like it's more or less entitledly cocky. And I'm not going to use medical terms of saying what somebody's mental health status is, but it just looks as if somebody is intentionally, I don't know if it's some of you, if it's true, but that's what it looks like to some of you. Like, they're not, you know, it just doesn't look as appealing to some of you as it did before. So I'm going to see what else we get from these other decks after I pray. Excuse me. Alrighties. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Virgos. Amen. Okay, Virgos. This we have for the highest good for Virgos, October 22nd to October 31st, 2022. Ooh, sheesh. Cards. Okay. I just see so many major arcanas, but kid you not, I seen like Temperance and the Sun, and it was in reverse with all types of things, but it was just looking as if for some of you, you just don't see it for them like you did before. Like the excitement, the optimism. I don't know. But we'll see. That's just for some. So let's see what we have for Virgo, October 22nd to October 31st, 2022. Please show me what I need to see. It's a lot of major arcanas poking out. I've seen the moon too, Cancer, Pisces. But we'll see what we have for our wonderful Virgos. Just Virgo energy, please. Ooh, okay. So what I see is the Five of Cups in reverse, which is good because it's healing. It's the recovery of and it does also, certain words I cannot pronounce, so I'm just going to say it goes with the pre-shuffle to where it shows how somebody's just, you know, feeling like maybe it's not saying you didn't love them, but it's just saying you seeing that they didn't really do everything worthy for all of this love. Okay? Let's see. For Virgos, please. Okay, and look at the bottom of the deck together. What I see here, the major arcana is the world and it's upright. Amen. Because I think even then the challenge is that even for some, it took a long time to see that something has ran its course. Something it took a long time to see that the world was like bigger than this situation and connection that you were spending so much time investing in. It's like it was much bigger things ahead. Because even with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse with the Five of Wands and your current energy, both fives are signifying change. It's a change to that whole feeling tired and stagnant, and that you feel like that you was connected to this person. Like, it's like for some, it was a hole. It was a hole. And you're not fighting it no more. You're not. It's like you're working more hard just to get in this place of understanding and not judging yourself and forgiving yourself for. And it's not even nothing to forgive yourself about. But I think some of you was hard on yourself for feeling like it was wrong for you to invest so much time in someone. But you had to see it through the way you wanted to. And I also see even the process of you working hard on your craft is balancing you out. It's giving you time to see what is the priority. And I think you see is not them. They're not as valuable as what you're investing in for yourself. I don't know if y'all can see this, but I'm trying to get it. Oh, goodness, the light in this. Let me try to pivot this. Okay. Can we go here? Here we go. We got the Empress here in reverse because it was stagnant. Do you understand? When the Empress is in reverse is not at her potential, she's not being, and it's not agenda, it's in the receiving energy of Queen of all things. The pain that she endured making her unstoppable. The things that she's growing would be successful and abundant from what she learned along the way. But when it's in reverse, it's not happening that way. It's spending more time on things that's not growing. And when I see this King of Pentacles in reverse, it's upright, I'm sorry, with the Ace of Pentacles. I'm claiming this read too. Because I kid you not. It's like coming out this feeling of those emotions, and you assess things and you start to prioritize, and it's like the focus is on your coin and it comes in abundantly. You're not focused on the passion of the thing, of that certain connection, because from what you learned and from what you've seen, as much as you did want it to be a future and stability, it wasn't working that way. They wasn't investing in it, at least not with you. Just from the way they communicate with you, let you know you started just coming away from this place of being tied to them. And for some of you, you started coming out and stop putting so much investing into them. You just started just trying to keep it light, because you're definitely in your head about the fact that you're more focused on your coin, your stability, and if they wasn't able to help you, they wasn't taking the steps to make it happen, even though they wanted to be around you. Because I see this return with this justice here. But you just definitely see it just comes around, but not for the things that you need. Maybe for the things they want. But I'm going to see what else we have here. Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo. Everybody's here because it's Wands, Cups, Pentacles, and Swords I've seen. But what is good is that your Ten of Pentacles, your Ace of Pentacles is all upright. Your World card is upright. The Devil's in reverse, Capricorn energy. So even though you've been up in your head, you're definitely in this healing energy. Your priorities is in place. You're coming out your emotions and you're seeing the truth for what it is. Alrighties, let's see for Virgo, please. October 22nd to October 31st, please. October 22nd to October 31st, for the highest good of our wonderful Virgos, please. clarification that I need to see. October 22nd to October 31st, 2022. October 22nd to October 31st, 2022. October 22nd to October 31st, 2022. For some, I've seen a lot of resistance in the spring. A lot of arguments, a lot of competition. Maybe it was last spring or when you was trying to plant seeds. That's why the Empress is in reverse, because the seeds you planted was not being, it was being resisted. It wasn't growing. Being kicked out the dirt, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Star, wish fulfillment. You really, okay. So even with this, for some of you, the challenges you see in this person is your wish fulfillment, feeling like even for some of you, with this world, this travel, this new thing you've taken on, you have anxieties. That's the challenge in the past. Of some of the anxieties you had, it was making you hold on to certain for some, making you think that it could only be done or would be done better with them. It would make it, better for you if y'all can do this together. Let's see what I see here. Ooh. Home cooker, stock, strong traditions. And for some, just because you just wanted the white picket fence and a whole ideal family, the love story. Look at this long-term retirement, the long haul. But it's like you can't fight what they don't want. You can't fight what's for you. It's for you. You're seeing what's for you is this long-term retirement, fulfillment, stability, that you and them for the long term, and for someone who don't see that way, is in your way. Okay, let's see. And it's Eight of Pentacles, please. Ooh. Okay. Now I see we working hard, right? And it coming up out this place of where you're in a better headspace, to where you're not investing in them as much as you was, as far as you're working on your craft. And I see you're still, I see this sneaky, freaky, still creeping with this person for some. I'm going to get more cards here to be clear. But for some, you still feel drawn to them in a physical sense. Yes, some of you feel addicted. I feel like this is Capricorn and Wandsy energy. But definitely fire and Capricorn. Look at this. I can't even make this up. Capricorn again. Dangerous, devious devil, and it's King of Cups. Definitely feel like there's some addiction, still a hole there. But what I see is that you feel like, for some, you're aware and you know that you no longer see it as far as a pair that is invested. This looks like you took your investment for you, and you still are doing the do, because you feel like you're emotionally capable, because you understand it is what it is with this person. So you're like, I'm going to just, do what I do while I'm focusing on my coinage. Ooh, see, look, sunshine bear, killing them with kindness. And for some, it's like, even with this, like, just keeping it light, for some, thinking it would change their mind, or it might change yours. For some, just to keep everything nice and cool and still doing what y'all do. Yeah, look at this performer, transformer, the boy who cried wolf, and the Eight of Pentacles again. Oh, shoot. Yeah, you working real hard for this first love, true twin flame. Yeah, you really, some of you are just really into this person's. Oh, my gosh. I started off claiming this reading. Hold on for a second. It's just like,
If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. And for some of you, you're trying to get right. So we're like, no, we're like opposites that attract like the yin to the yang. We could really come together and make something great. But it's like some of you really need to communicate to really see the true possibilities of where it is going, because somebody's making like a lot of scenarios in their head, but you still have this choice here that for something that could truly work out here. But I'm just like, wow, some of you really trying to make it work with this Mr. Pimpin' or this Miss Bad Bee through towers and all, like, because you love them so. Goodness gracious. But well, honestly, what I see, no judgment zone here, but all this amazing abundance that you got coming to you, and you see how reckless this individual is, I don't think you would want that type of wrecking ball around what you got going on. That's all I'm trying to say, because as much as you see here, and let me tell you, I see for some of you, and to the cross watcher, you're going to switch up. You're going to switch up on them just when you get a better prospect. You're going to switch it up because you realize they are, the boy cried wolf. Like they doing this because they feel they could, and I really feel like, you know, you don't, you can let this pass your time. You feel like you're working hard. You got a lot of hours you putting in, and you just like, for some of you, I see you still engaging with this person. But I just don't think it's more or less at this invested level as it was before, because I think for some of you, as much as you love them, you see it for what it is. Let's see. Oh, gee, for Virgo, please. Let's see for Virgo. I need to see. I see Aquarius here too. And Capricorn. For Virgo, please. October 22nd to October 31st. October 22nd to October 31st, 2022. Please show me what I need to see. For the highest good, please. Okay. Again, it's Three of Swords is in reverse. So I do see you coming to this realization. I do see that you truly are healing from this, which is a good thing. The thing that I'm just looking at like a little suspect, if it ain't the same person, the same type of character, to where it's very passionate, it's very yeah, it is. I'm not going to get the bottom of the deck just yet. I'm just going to tell you what I see overall, Virgo. With your wish fulfillment, the time that you invested, it was like the challenge was you wasn't happy. Because your anxieties was showing you that from what you're looking at it, honestly, from where you've grown and evolved, this was beneath what you feel you even did before. You was going above and beyond and you needed to for someone. And it's really because how much you love them. It's really because traditionally you feel like you don't have to justify the imbalance. It was like because it would balance out eventually for you. For some of you, you've seen it that way. You felt like you was tied to them. It didn't have to make sense. It just felt like for some, this was the way you was raised. As somebody you probably, I just see that for some it just was an intense connection. The fact that you are no longer resisting and fighting this long-term retirement, and then I see this Queen of Wands in reverse, it reiterates that I see for some of you taking a course of And again, when I see this Queen of Wands in reverse, I don't see like it as much as being spell work, but to me it comes from a place of not knowing your work. It comes from a place of, it's like, some of you feel like the end justifies means, but it's to the point, to the lowest. It's like you, for some, the Queen of Wands, I'm trying to be as nice as I can, it's embarrassing. Like you do not really, like you're justifying the course that you're taking for even to the fact that you're working so hard on your own and then you still find the time for some to link up and freak out with this person. And some of you sitting like, well, it is what it is, you know. I have a itch, I want it scratched, and this person ain't the only one that's going to suit them. You have you have your needs and your wants, and you want it unapologetically. You, it's not like you see this person as being somebody that you want to um, build with anymore, because they already let you know what it is, and you're not disagreeing with them. The Five of Wands is in reverse both times. It's like you're not no longer trying to convince them or yourself. The end is what it is. The new phase, a new way of doing things, where you see Scorpio energy is what it is. This is a decision that you made, Queen of Wands and King of Wands in reverse, that if they self-serving, then so will you. Is more or less seeing to like a tit for tat. Oh, you think you're getting over? No, you ain't. Because I'm going to be the fat lady singing. And it's like the pun is, it's not about the size. It's about how the show going to come down. Yeah, somebody know they have options. I feel like with the Virgo know they have options. But some Virgos like, no, I'm going to choose the options I want at all times. It's like this controlling energy. I don't see the Emperor yet, but I definitely see these Queen and King of Wands in reverse, and that comes, of course, as a self-serving, feminine, masculine energy. Yeah. See Sagittarius and Taurus here, and Libra too. Virgo, you're here, right, with this Hermit in reverse. You're making moves quickly. Yeah, it's no longer trying to say the temperance and let's see what happened later on and take the time you need to get in your zen. It was like, okay, I did that and this is what it is. This is how I feel. For some of you, that's how you're healing. Let's see advice and outcome for our wonderful Virgos. October 22nd to October 31st, 2022. Okay. Oh, okay. So I think that's where that flip of the switch is like, oh, people expected for you to do things a certain way, and that left you in balance. Or if they like it was an injustice, the people took advantage of your loyalty. So more or less, you like they could think that you're loyal or they want, because you're gonna. For some of you, you like you're loyal to your work. Yeah, some of you was losing a lot of sleep, self-doubt, and now it's like, for some of you, you decided this is the way, your tactic of healing for some. Let's see, let's see, let's see. For Virgo, please. I was thinking something in my head. I'm going to keep it there in case I see it in the advice and outcome. Let's see. Ooh, Five of Wands is coming up right now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, let's see. Advice and outcome. I'm going to flip this in a minute. Okay. So what I see, the first thing came up with the Hierophant, to the untold story, the commitment to something that some of you I see is committed to the possibility of as far as this story being told, how it's being told, meaning for some of you, it's like some are committed to riding this story out to the end. See this resistance and arguments, but it just definitely show that through time, it definitely shows that you will no longer be burdened. And it also shows you holding on to your investments. And it's Five of Swords is in reverse. So the beautiful thing I see is with the Five of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Five of Cups in reverse, angel numbers is there is a change. There is a change. Oh, a change to this injustice. She was in your head about this cup of love of yours. Like, would it ever be in this place to where it deserves? And it's definitely showing it comes from a place to where you definitely think it's best for you to cut out your emotions as of now. It's not saying that you're just on autopilot, but I think for some you're seeing things for what it is. It's not no longer a fantasy. It's like But I do see for most of you to really help you get through this, not only is just your little sessions with this person, but I think your coin, the more you focus on your success, like your work is going to take you to a place of success to where you're not going to have no time for that, for some. I want to see what else is here. Because I see Sagittarius and Taurus. And I see again it's like the Wheel of Fortune is in like reverse. So with the Wheel of Fortune, I think that's like fixed energy as well. I'm not sure, but let's see. Just all the signs are here. Just let's see. But I do see that it came out a couple of times of it being an injustice and imbalance. That this is not being in a place as it's supposed to be, to have to change. I'm not gonna say change, but it's like a detour, but it's like this detour seems like, look at this justice in reverse, unfair. It seems unfair, basically. Let's see. Put Virgo, please. Let's see for Virgo, please. For Virgo. Okay. Oh, sugar honey, I see. Okay, I see the death card twice. So there is an end and a new phase. So even down to the new phase in your life and the end of this current situation, the end of you feeling as if this was the end all be all in this connection, like this is who you was going to invest with. I think this is who you feel like you're going to be intimate with. I think that's for now. Because even what you is committed to, yes, it is Four of Wands and reverse. Somebody that's not doing the work to try to get this aligned again. And even with this untold story in reverse to where it could have been this
endless possibilities that somebody do not see, didn't invest in, is the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy, the choice, and to not um, the choice, the willful choice not to invest, to commit. It's like choosing to do something else. And I do see, even with the argument and the resistance, it's resisting in this connection, to this reconciliation. The time that it took that I see to invest in this, it's like that's why you're no longer losing sleep. Some of you feeling unburdened because now you have a new purpose and direction. Something that really passionately caught your eye is meeting you more on your level. What you're holding on to is the fact that you're no longer taking time to see how you're going to make it work like you did before with this person. Yeah, they go into that. Yeah, that new, it's like for some of you to come in quickly, especially if it was this intimacy, but now it's more or less like not so much because it's not as enticing as it once was before, because something else is matching you on more levels. Okay? And that's what I see for you wonderful Virgos for October 22nd to the 31st. Let me know in the comments below, definitely, if you choose to. Either way, I thank you again for your view. Till next time, love and light.